Okay guys, this is going to be another intermission video. We're going to have several of these because of things that are going on right now in the U.S. Of course, a lot of things that are going to affect the whole world. You know? So, anyway, I'm going to have two videos that are specifically going to be me reading Revelation 13. Just kind of giving you my thoughts about it, my personal thoughts, okay? I haven't really done it much praying about it lately, but well, I haven't done any praying about that. But it's just some thoughts that ran through my head. I'm gonna have to pray about it. See how I feel afterwards, but they're just food for thought things because we got the cackling commie, you know, and any way you slice it, there's going to be warfare. Whether it's civil war or revolutionary war, there's going to be some kind of warfare. It's just there's going to be some crazy stuff coming very soon. I'm talking like within a few weeks, right? There's going to be some crazy stuff coming. And you can't prevent it. You know, things that are going on right now were all predicted by the Lord a long time ago. He said these things would happen. A lot of people, you know, are like, oh, that's a fairy tale. That'll never happen. But you know what? A lot of things were different. You know, I remember things. I was alive when there were, and a lot of you guys were alive too. Things were so much different in the United States than they are now. Much different. I feel like I'm living in a different country than from when I was a young person. I really do. Even songs on the radio, you hear some of these songs on the radio from the past, and you're like, what happened to that world? You know, what happened? You know, where'd that world go? It's been replaced. You know, and I know a lot of you people out there watching this video will relate to that because you're older like I am. Some of you guys are younger. I mean, some of you guys probably weren't even alive in the 90s. You know, I mean, it's crazy. But guys like me, some of us, our memory reaches pretty far back. I mean, of course, there are people older than us that reach even further back. But what I'm saying is that I'm old enough to where my memory reaches back to a time when the things that are going on now were not even a thought in people's minds then. I'm talking about all the craziness that's in the world. I mean, who would have thought that some people were going to say, they identify as a cat. And that person needs to be in a mental institution. Okay? And they shut down all the mental institutions. That was a bad thing. And I've told people, when they shut down those places and they allowed those people to come out and they allowed them to propagate, that was the problem right there. You know, now you got not only all the Looney Tunes that they allowed out of the mental asylums, but you have offspring from them. You know, that's just a bad situation all around. Anyway, so I got the video I just made. I talked a little bit about Trump, which I'm sure that you'll be upset if you're a Trump supporter. And I'm sorry, but I'm not here to upset anybody. I'm here to rationally speak about things that I see going on as a Christian. And the thing is that a lot of people will say, well, are you voting for Trump or are you voting for Harris? You know what? I don't support evil of any kind, okay? I don't. So, am I going to just try to dissuade you from voting for Trump? No, I'm not. I'm not going to try to dissuade you from voting for Trump. Now, if you were going to vote for Harris, I'm definitely trying to dissuade you from voting for Harris. Nobody in their right mind would vote for the cackling commie. Okay, no. I'm not going to go down that road with that. But the thing is that what we have to understand is no matter how you vote, it's not going to matter anymore. What's going to happen is going to happen because it's the will of God, because God said this thing would happen, and it's going to happen. And God uses people to His will and His purpose. And it doesn't matter if they're quote unquote good or bad. If they fulfill whatever it is that He wants done, or he knew would happen, then that's the way it's going to be. You and I don't have no control over it, to tell you the truth. None whatsoever. So, the Lord already knew what would happen. He already knew everything. So, we're just playing out the parts, to be honest with you. And in some ways, I mean, that sounds kind of like a lazy, hands-off attitude about it, but I just see too much in order to change my mind about certain things. I mean, I got very involved in a political thing for the Republican Party because I was a lifelong Republican. A few years back, and then I saw the massive cheating going on, and then I was like, you know what, we're screwed. This is all selection. It's not an election. All the cheating that goes on, and then nobody does anything about it because everything is in Satan's back pocket, right? So here's a couple of scenarios that could happen. One scenario is that they fix it just like the 2020 election, right? They fix it. Trump was looking to win by a landslide, 100%. I mean, I had no doubt about it that he would win the election, the selection. So, but he did it because they cheated. I saw numbers changing on the TV screen because I was at a little selection party, right? And saw the numbers changing. Numbers would deduct from Trump's side and go to Biden's side. The same amount, right? Votes, right? The numbers would deduct on Trump's side and they'd give them to Biden. So, I mean, you saw it live. And not a lot of people were paying any attention. Yeah. Crazy. And then all of the people carting votes to the drop boxes that were, they were votes of dead people and people that didn't exist probably. I don't know. And then a few years ago, back in 2020, some people, because I'm in a tri-state area here, I'm in a several state area, and sometimes people have a house in one state and a house in another, and I mean, the thing is that people on that side, the commie side of things, they will vote in both states, and they'll laugh about it, and they'll, they think nothing of it. They think nothing of cheating like that. That's totally illegal, but yet they do it anyway, okay? And I heard them with my own ears out of their mouths. And you see people that have, you know, I can't even like, you know, it's just almost, I just almost can't talk about it. It's so ridiculous that it goes on. It's just a free for all, and the people on the right side of things try to go by the book, and they get screwed every time because they're going by the book, right? So either everybody that's on the left, they need to stop them physically from doing those things, okay, or even electronically, because we know that those machines did have electronic connections to the net, okay. Despite what people have said, they did. It was already, everything has been proven, man. It's already out there. It's already been on video. It's already been investigated. But yet the court is in the left's back pocket, and it's not going to change. So this is why if Kamala gets in, it's going to be by cheating to get in. That's the only way that she could win. Only way. Only way. Right? Now, if she gets in, it's going to have to go to a revolutionary war, because she's a communist. She spews off Marxist quotes all the time, left and right. She acts like she's stupid, but she's not stupid. She's playing a part. She is acting for the camera. She's acting stupid for the camera to make you think that she's stupid. But she's not stupid. She's just a good actress, and she's making those who are gullible enough to listen to her and to you know, buy what she says to get to go her way, right? But those people don't understand what she wants. She wants this nation to be communist. The Communist Party took over the Democrat Party a long time ago. And now it's out in the open, and people don't seem to understand that, especially the really old people who've been lifelong Democrats, because, oh, JFK, JFK. You know what? JFK is dead. Dead. Right? For a very long time now. Right? Get over it. It's not the same party. It got taken over by the communists. You need to open your eyes and stop just voting what your parents voted. Right? And it's actually beyond that. It's beyond that now. It's not, do you even think that you have a vote? I don't think that I have a vote. I don't think you have a vote either. I don't think anybody has a vote. All this stuff has been manipulated by people from behind the scenes, bankers and somewhat, you know, so on, you know. It's been manipulated for years. Nobody's really got a vote anymore, and we're going to have to stop this thing, or at least have the honor to try to stop this when it all goes down. You know, you have to have some honor to try to stop it. Means I got a minute left, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. I'm gonna come back in one more video after the next two videos, because I shot those with the camera yesterday. 2 videos yesterday. I'm gonna put those up. They're gonna be on Revelation 13. Those are gonna be with just some of my thoughts. Don't think that stuff is set in stone. Just some thoughts on the matter. Right? Then after that, then I'll put up the video I'm going to do after this one. Don't skip them out. You might want to listen. I'll see you there. I'll see you there. Be square.